When first developing a base with Computercraft, first the primary computer to begin with, we'll probably need a disk drive and disks. This storing a tree farm program. This can primarily be used to store things like programs for the robots and notes, as seen. The first thing you probably want to do is automate production of fuel for the robots. And for that I have this robot. Specifically this program. This program probes the block in front of the robot periodically for logs, and if it detects them, it begins processing by first launching the function that destroys the pillar of material, then the function that returns it to the ground, and then finally the function that replaces the sapling and stores the logs, and also one small function for refueling when necessary, and all of these together form a repeating system that can sustain itself. And of course, the saplings are replenished by these catchers. Actually, looking at the program, it looks like this. First, the primary process loop, while loop, using a check for if the exit variable is false, so that you can have an exit case. Next is the probing, then the destroying of the column, then the returning, the refueling, which is conditional based on fuel level, the storing of the excess wood that would normally otherwise be used as fuel, and the reloading of the sapling and the replanting of the tree. And all of it is made of smaller objects. And that's all very self-explanatory. And of course, what I did with that program is I used a disk drive, I placed it next to the robot, and then accessed that as a directory just inside the root directory. I then used the copy command in the normal shell to copy the tree farm program from its location in the program's directory to the disk directory where the disk was stored within the disk drive, which effectively copied the program to a backup disk, which can be loaded into any other robot. And that can also be done with any other of these trees, except for oak trees, because they sometimes grow into this shape, which is much more difficult to program for and probably isn't worth programming for.